Runagate Runagate, a poem by Robert Hayden. Meet the poet. Robert Hayden, 1913 to 1980, was born into a poor family and left to be raised by foster parents. His nearsightedness resulted in an interest in books rather than sports, and he became a celebrated poet and English professor, as well as the first African American to be appointed as consultant on poetry to the Library of Congress. Much of his poetry is based on his extensive study of Black history. Background. In this poem, Robert Hayden paints the portrait of an African American abolitionist, Harriet Tubman. In 1849, Tubman escaped slavery in Maryland. She returned to the South numerous times and earned the nickname Moses for leading hundreds to freedom on the Underground Railway, a secret network of safe houses that eventually spread all the way to Canada. Tubman also served as a scout and spy during the Civil War, guiding a raid that freed more than 700 enslaved people in South Carolina. Runs, falls, rises, stumbles on from darkness into darkness, and the darkness thicketed with shapes of terror, and the hunters pursuing and the hounds pursuing, and the night cold and the night long, and the river to cross and the jack-o'-lanterns beckoning, and blackness ahead, and when shall I reach that somewhere morning, and keep on going and never turn back, and keep on going. Runagate, runagate, runagate. Many thousands rise and go, many thousands crossing over. O mythic North, O star-shaped yonder Bible city. Some go weeping and some rejoicing, some in coffins and some in carriages, some in silk and some in shackles. Rise and go, O fare you well. No more auction block for me, no more driver's slash for me. If you see my Pompey 30 years of age, new breeches, plain stockings, negro shoes. If you see my Anna, likely young mulatto, branded E on the right cheek, R on the left. Catch them if you can and notify subscriber. Catch them if you can, but it won't be easy. They'll dart underground when you try to catch them, plunge into quicksand, whirlpools, mazes, turn into scorpions when you try to catch them. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. North Star and Bonanza Gold, I'm bound for the freedom, freedom bound. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Runagate, runagate. Rises from their anguish and their power. Harriet Tubman, woman of earth, whip-scared and summoning a shining, mean to be free. And this was the way of it, brethren, brethren, way we journeyed from cant to cant, moon so bright and no place to hide, the cry up and the pallet rollers riding, hound dogs belling and bladed air, and fear starts a murbling. Never make it. We'll never make it. Hush that now. And she's turned upon us, leveled pistol glinting in the moonlight. Dead folks can't jaybird talk, she says. You keep on going now or die, she says. Wanted, Harriet Tubman, alias the General, alias Moses, stealer of slaves, in league with Garrison, Alcott, Emerson, Garrett, Douglas, Thoreau, John Brown, armed and known to be dangerous, wanted, reward, dead or alive. Tell me, Ezekiel, oh tell me, do you see male Jehovah coming to deliver me? Who out calling in the ghosted air? 5 times calling to the hands in the air. Shadow of face in the scary leaves, shadow of a voice in the talking leaves. Come riding my train. Oh, that train, ghost story train, through swamp and savannah, moving, over trestles of dew, through caves of the wish, Midnight special on a saber track, movering. First stop, mercy, and the last, hallelujah. Come riding, my train. Mean to be free.